Welcome to the first episode of Agriculture in Rockbridge County.
My name is Julie, and today I'm going to take you on a virtual field trip to our friend Tish Vest's horse barn. And while we're there, I'm going to make sure I get some good information on running a horse barn, because I think it would be a pretty cool job to have when I get older. And now we're here at the Windhorse barn. Typical day like at the barn? Like, what are some of the daily chores?
So our days are pretty long here at the barn. We start out feeding horses about 8 o'clock in the morning, and that usually takes about an hour and a half or so. And my lessons usually start about 10. And I do, for the most part, do lessons in trail riding and things like that throughout most of the day until we run out of daylight. And then we feed everybody again at the end of the day, and usually get home late-ish. But pretty long, busy days. But good busy, but long, busy days.
How about daily management tasks?
Daily management tasks. Part of what goes along with daily management tasks is making sure that we have everything that we're going to need, as far as enough feed, enough hay, making sure everybody, sit back, puppy. There you go. Sorry, we're multitasking.
No, you're good.
And there's a lot of farm maintenance that goes along too, as far as sometimes there's a fence that needs to be fixed. Horses tend to be a little bit destructive, or pastures that need mowing, or horses that need doctoring. They're always surprising you with something that needs to be done.
How did you get into the equestrian career, and what type of training do you need to have?
Well, I got involved with horses. I have been obsessed with horses since I was really little, and I started riding when I was 5 or 6, and started riding horses for other people and working for other trainers when I was in high school. But there are different degrees that you can get for working in the horse business. But part of what's difficult there is that you need mostly hands-on experience, more so than a degree that you would learn in the classroom. Because even if you have a degree, doesn't mean that you'll necessarily have the experience that you need to be able to do things, because it takes a lot of practice and trial and error. Of my education, I majored in psychology, sociology, and anthropology, and that's what my degree is in. But I started working for other trainers while I was going to college, and knew that this was what I wanted to do.
What other businesses do you have to count on to run the barn? Like veterinarian, farrier, or feed?
All of those and more. So we have a veterinarian that we're in contact with all the time for regular visits, but also emergency visits. We deal with the co-op on a regular basis as far as ordering feed, and I deal with several different people that make hay, that I buy hay from. We have our farrier that comes, that's the person who takes care of putting the shoes on the horses and trimming their hooves. And he comes every 2 weeks because all of the horses are on a 6-week schedule. So we have a lot of horses, so he comes to us every 2 weeks.
What kind of training did you have to do for this? Any just experience?
There's a couple of different avenues that can be taken. There are several horseshoeing schools around the nation. You can go for a few months and do that, and then come back home and hopefully hop in the truck with another farrier and start putting those ideals into practice and getting some practical experience before you strike out on your own. Or you can just straight out serve an old-fashioned apprenticeship, which is what I did. This is a propane forge. This is used to heat up the steel so that I can actually bend it easily and shape the shoes to the feet. And feet generally are not round. They have to be shaped to fit each individual foot. Now we're right where we want to be. The shoe fits. So I'm going to burn a little more, get my clips burned in, seal up the foot. Everything matches.
And what is your favorite part of this business?
My favorite part of this business is introducing people to horses and giving them a chance to learn how to do some of the things that I love to do.
Oh, look!